So I just want to walk you through tapping, or EFT, emotional freedom technique. This is a really powerful modality, a really powerful technique that I like to use to shift difficult emotions. So EFT is basically tapping on certain points along meridian lines in our bodies. Meridian lines, lots of scientific research to support the existence of meridian lines. So these are places of, I guess, high density neural networks inside of our body. So we first of all start off with tapping against the karate, like when you're doing a karate chop, you tap here. And basically you would say something like, whatever the issue is. So even though I'm scared of public speaking, because I feel like I might make a failure of it, I completely and unconditionally love and value myself, or whatever the starter phrase is, the setup phrase is, which I will include. And you would say this and do this 3 times. Even though I am afraid of public speaking, it makes me nervous and I get afraid, I completely and deeply love and accept and value myself. As you can see, I've changed the word a little bit because I like to just go with what is coming up for me. But I'm sticking more or less to the formula, which is even though I have a public speaking event coming up and I'm not really looking forward to it, I completely and deeply love and accept myself. And what you may have noticed is that as I've touched upon this meridian point here, and as I've said the setup phrase, there's been a shift also, and you can see that the feel from what I first said to what I've just said is different. So I finished this and I would go to the top of my head and I would tap the top of my head wherever you want to tap. You could just tap around. It doesn't have to be, heavy or hard taps. You might feel yourself take a breath as well. And that's good because that's a sign of release. So using the example of public speaking, I'm just saying it. Public speaking. I really don't like public speaking. I don't like public speaking. So I'm tapping and I've said the issue around 3 times, and then I move on to the next point. And the next point is right here. So I tap, gently tap in. I don't like public speaking. I don't like public speaking. I don't like public speaking. Now, your words may remain the same or they may be different. It doesn't really matter. What's important that you tune into yourself and allow yourself to speak the truth, your truth that is coming up for you. So you finish tapping along this meridian point, you go to the one just here. Public speaking. I wish I didn't have to do it. Public speaking scares me. So as I'm doing this, I'm aware of energy inside of me. I'm aware that something is coming up, something is shifting and changing, but I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm not quite ready to articulate it yet. So sometimes I won't have anything to say, but that doesn't mean I'm not processing. So once you've said 3 things here, or you've tapped here for a little bit, not a long time, you would then go to under your eye. I'm not sure I want to do it. I'm just feeling tired. I wish I didn't have to do it. Sometimes it feels like just so much. So many things. So many things to do. And I just wish I didn't have to show up. It would just be so nice to just curl into a ball and not have to think about anything anymore. So you can see that public speaking has shifted and we're beginning to go underneath the surface, and the issue isn't really public speaking, it's about just feeling tired and wanting to rest and be alone and not be on performance all the time, performance mode all the time. So I've stopped here, and the next point is here. And because I can feel the emotion, I just feel like I just need to breathe through it and just let it out. But you may not feel that. You may feel that you want to say something. And now I'm just going to tap where my bra strap is gently. So that's the last meridian point. And once you've done the circuit, you can either just breathe and see how you are, or go back to the top and start again. It'd be so nice to just have a holiday and just rest. Oh, that would be so nice. That would be so good. Just have a holiday and just rest. I can imagine it now. Just relaxing on the beach somewhere. That feels so, so good. I'm already starting to feel so, so relaxed thinking about it. Just not a care in the world. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. If I could just go somewhere, that would be nice. I could treat myself to something. I could just treat myself to something. I don't have to look at it in a bad light. I mean, I know I'm doing this for really, really positive reasons. I'm helping people. I know that I'm helping people. And yeah, I know it's not always easy, but I could treat myself afterwards. I could treat myself. I don't always have to be on performance mode. Sometimes I can be on rest mode and just treat myself afterwards, and that's okay. And that's good. That's a really good thing, that I know how to look after myself and I know how to treat myself. It's not always about other people. It's okay for it to be about me as well. After all, I'm just as important and just as valuable. So I can do this, and I can do something for myself as well. And I can feel good about what I'm doing, because I'm allowed to feel good, and I'm allowed to have a rest and not be on performance mode. So I've done 3 cycles, and you can see that the story that I've told myself around public speaking has shifted dramatically. And I feel like there's one more thing that I can do, and that's bring God into the equation. So I would go back to the top again, and I might start saying something like, I'm so grateful and so happy that I have this opportunity to just do this practice that helps me to release negative feelings and negativity. It just makes me feel so good. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for all the good that's in my life. Every good thing and every perfect gift that God has brought into my life. I'm grateful and I'm thankful for the beautiful day and even the opportunities that I have to share with other people. Isn't that such a beautiful thing? That's such an amazing thing. That God, you would select me to do this. Thank you, Father. Thank you for this honour. Thank you for this privilege. Thank you for your love for me. And that's it. That's it. So you can see nothing scary about doing EFT at all. It's really a very beautiful, simple, amazing technique to help you shift negative energy that is trapped inside of you, to help you to break some of the places where it's stuck, release it so that it can move around again and move out of your body, and you can start to process and allow positive energy and positive thoughts in. Hope that's been helpful. Would love to know your feedback. Take care and God bless.